Hello everybody, video here for you today. This is the no cap recap of The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch, Season 5, Episode 1, aired April 23rd, 2024. If you missed my recaps of The Curse of Oak Island and companion shows, there's a link in the upper right. Astrophysicist Dr. Travis Taylor says he has spent nearly 40 years working as a scientist in both the government and private sector, trying to understand the nature of our universe and to answer the question that so many have contemplated for centuries: are we alone? In The Curse of Oak Island, Season 6, Episode 7, that aired in January 2019, he proposed the idea of star alignments being significant on Oak Island, which has been much more heavily a part of the show in Seasons 10 and 11. Since then, he has been a member of a team investigating a place infamous for UFO sightings, mysterious animal mutilations, and reports of interdimensional portals. Narrator Robert Clotworthy adds that the ranch has energies that have proven harmful to humans and that the federal government tried to find answers for 20 years and failed. Ranch owner Brandon Fugel and his brother Cameron Fugel arrive via helicopter. The team meets and discusses previous findings, like this silver orb that suddenly appeared during the day on one of the monitors. This purple light off in the distance. And a 400-foot-long dome-shaped object that could not be penetrated by two different drilling operations. But in the spoils from those holes, they found small metallic fragments that are made of similar materials to what NASA uses to protect spacecraft surfaces. The plan this season is to try a heavy-duty, bigger drill. 2 cows have dropped dead in this area of the ranch. This area is called the Triangle, and it's where the majority of the energy spikes, GPS anomalies, and aerial phenomena have been documented. This rocket exploded 31 feet in the air, and their high-speed cameras caught this mysterious blob that may have caused it. They also got this infrared LiDAR image of a perfect circle surrounding a black void in the middle of the triangle, similar to a black hole. For the first experiment of Season 5, the team will fly helicopters from the ground to 6,000 feet up and send a 1.6 gigahertz frequency signal from one side of the triangle to the other. 1.6 is reserved by the military to track communication from satellite to the ground. They've picked up numerous 1.6 gigahertz signals in other experiments on the ranch. From the ground, Jim will be scanning the triangle with an infrared LiDAR drone to capture an image of any disruption. They will also be launching rockets to probe the area, which has been effective at stimulating phenomena to appear. The drone will stay around 60 feet while the choppers start off at 200. At that altitude, the 1.6 gigahertz signal is strong, shown by the vertical white line in the upper right. They go up to 300 feet and lose the signal for several seconds. Then it comes back at the same strength. At 500 feet, the signal is lost completely, and the drone starts getting GPS interference. A pattern emerges of signal loss when the signaling helicopter is above the northern part of the triangle. Travis decides to try higher. They go up to 3,000 feet and launch the rocket. The rocket launch instigated this anomalous GPS tracking, which should be in a consistent line. Then the receiving chopper's GPS goes up, and the ground tracking shows these gaps in the data. Once the receiving copter flies to the southwest side of the triangle, the signal and GPS are back in the air and from the ground. At 4,000 feet, they again lose signal when on the north side. Due to this repeating data of an issue with the north side, Travis decides to transmit the signal from the ground. He stands in the center of the triangle and has the copter descend to 300 feet above him. No signal when it's directly overhead. Travis and the transmitter. Travis walks out of the triangle and has the chopper follow him. The signal is received once it's out of the triangle, even 1,000 feet above him. After examination of all of the video and tracking data, the team sees the helicopter path with a bunch of gaps in the GPS data. Particularly interesting is this section as the copter is ascending. In one of the video feeds, they see this move from right to left in the sky. Zoomed in images seem to show it changing shape. From one of the helicopter cameras pointed at the ground, the 5-foot-long unknown white object is only in a few frames, also moving right to left very quickly, and appears and disappears except for those few frames. They have not seen anything similar previously. This white object appears to be walking or moving slowly on the ground and does an abrupt turn to the left at one point. They say it's similar to a UAP they filmed the previous season that came from the east, went into the mesa, then emerged from the other side of the mesa near the triangle. They will set up more cameras and instrumentation in these areas. Next time on an all-new The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch, Season 5, Episode 2, called Holy Cow. The episode synopsis reads as follows. While shocking events takes place in the same location where the team has witnessed UAPs fly in and out of the mesa, a cow is found to have died under very disturbing circumstances. I'll continue recapping Season 5 and the earlier seasons of The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch if there is enough interest. After the season finale this Tuesday and a drilling down the next, I'll continue to do The Curse of Oak Island, retro recaps of seasons 6 through 8. All of the other episodes are already done and are in my Oak Island playlist. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment.